Alright, YouTube, so there's been a collective shitstorm on the internet about an individual by the name of Collin Kaeppernick, who's apparently a quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers. Now, I'm not sure if that's correct because I don't give a fuck about American football. I only watch hockey because it's the superior sport. But if I butchered that, my apologies. I'm not here to throw a bunch of NFL facts at you. I'm here to bitch and complain about how I'm pissed about the hypocrisy of people who claim to be Patriots ragging on Collin Kaepernick for not standing during the national anthem. I don't care how many interpretations there are. I've seen people say, oh, it's a racist song, it's this or that. I don't really agree with his views, but he has the right to do what he pleases. Now, whether or not the NFL terminates his contract or suspends him, that's really up to them, and that's at their discretion. They are a private company, after all. But the thing that's pissing me off the most is these dumbasses like Tommy Lauren that go on shit fits, basically, about how this person's un-American. Okay? And they'll go off and say, well, there's troops fighting for that flag. Listen, buddy, there's no troops fighting for jack shit. You're not protecting anything. You're fucking basically invading places, okay? There should not be any reason for U.S. boots to be on international soil unless we've been attacked. Yes, that includes the Iraq War, because the person who even suggested us going to Iraq said that was the single biggest blunder in his life, in his career at least. Yes, it was done under shady circumstances. I have family and family friends who are veterans of the Iraq War that knew that it was under shady circumstances. Don't hold them on this pedestal because they don't like it, because they feel used and abused. And these bitches and dumbasses go on these rants about how, oh, all those people died for that flag. Guess what? I kind of subscribe by the theory, and I'm sure that Collin Kaepernick does too, that dissent is the highest form of patriotism. And obviously you retards don't really understand that the whole foundation of America was basically built upon descent of the British Empire at the time. This whole country was basically formed so that you could do things like this. Okay, if you want a place where you have to stand during the national anthem and you can't burn fucking flags, then you can go to some place like North Korea, because all of that shit is protected under the First Amendment. Collin Kaepernick, while I don't agree with his views, he is fully in the right place, and he's fully supported by me for at least standing up for them. As for the rest of these dumbasses, these are the same type of dumb shits you see that collect weapons in mass amounts because the government's gonna take them, while also saying that we should respect the government and stand up for the national anthem. So this government that you're afraid is going to take your weapons is also a government you need to stand up and hold your right hand over your heart for. These people are insane. You know, they're probably the same people that think, you know, all the founding fathers were Christians, even though if you see how the way the Constitution was written, they kind of understood how a theocracy runs and how, well, shit it is. Other than that, though, I have nothing more to say than I don't agree with Collin Kaepernick's views, but I support his right to stand up for them. And anybody who tries to tell him that's not patriotic, they're not patriotic. That's about it, YouTube. Peace out.